can't seem to live without him. And I think he deserves to be fought for.
It's making DPD admit they were wrong.
I don't want anyone to have to go through what I went through, and it didn't need to happen.
It's a very important case because if they succeed, it will have an effect on all other DPD drivers.
They only care about a £1.99 parcel from Amazon. That must be delivered. And they don't care about the human consequences.
He drove their van with their logo on, or their uniform. He's not self-employed.
These couriers are absolutely essential to DPD. They are putting themselves on the front line at risk during COVID-19.
He was a good courier, really good. I'd call him old school. He was the one that would be with the red maps that you used to get. He'd memorise. Very, very proud of him. Constantly driving, no breaks, time deliveries. Of course, even before he started delivering his first parcel, he was physically loading up the van, unpaid, because they don't get paid until their first delivery. You see, Don was diabetic. He was on insulin, and it was so important that he ate, he rested, went to the toilet even, you know. And in the July, he had an appointment for the retinal department. He even worked on the Sunday so that he could have that day off, because there is no way you can drive because they put really strong drops in your eyes. He's had many fines, but this one in particular, the July one, I checked it and I looked at the date and I went, oh my God, that's when you went to your hospital appointment for your eyes.
DPD work on the self-employed model because it is hugely beneficial to them. They don't have to give employment rights. If they say to someone that you are self-employed, then there's no rights to holiday pay, there's no rights to sick pay. There is a huge financial benefit.
In this job, and being a courier driver, driving in a city centre, it's not for everyone. You've got to have a mentality, because it is very, very stressful. Every second counts.
Companies sell this model on the basis that if you go self-employed, you will be paid a higher hourly rate, you will earn more money, you have flexibility. In reality, when you boil it down and they have to pay their taxes, they have to pay their own expenses, they don't get 5.6 weeks paid holiday, they're on less money.
So the total that would be deducted every 4 weeks, plus VAT is £1,561.50. So he had to earn that much first before he started earning. Extortionate.
I gave up 15-year service with DPD. I thought I was getting a better life. I wasn't, but I couldn't just walk away with having a mortgage, my car to pay, and my wife had just become disabled.
What do you want for your breakfast? Do you want
Well,
bacon,
that
egg?
is.
I want there's sausage, black pudding or bacon. What's your preference?
No bother.
It was a busy night.
Aye.
How did you meet?
An advert in the paper.
Through a dating app.
It was the time before the internet. And we've been together for over 20 years. Last year was the worst for us. Last Christmas was the worst for us.
Police say a number of people are dead after a bin lorry crashed into a group of pedestrians in the centre of Glasgow.
The bin lorry was loading.
A heavy vehicle must have come onto that pavement and he took out 4 of those poles.
No, I heard the screams.
People were being worked on, people were fighting for their life on the pavement.
The bin lorry had got you out of control. Drove up and killed the people.
Had a number of sites and a number of fatalities. As yet, we still don't know.
I don't know how I was there. I managed to phone the depot, crying, asking for help. They said it's not their problem.
I can't describe the state he was in and how angry I felt that he had been left to make his own way, drive that van out of Glasgow back to that depot. When you can clearly see the state that he is in, but that was fine as long as they got their van back or any parcels that was in it that had to go back to the depot.
I won't be the first and I won't be the last. DPD don't care about human beings. They only care about a £1.99 parcel from Amazon. That must be delivered. And they don't care about the human consequences.
December the 30th. We had a lovely Christmas. He was working 6 days leading up and he looked really, really pale. And then, of course, I get home that night and I said, "So you're feeling a bit better?" He goes, "I was sick later." He goes, "There's blood." I mean, do you know that poor soul, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he was delivering 80 parcels. He was feeling lousy. Poor soul. He must have been so desperate, mustn't he? So when the Saturday came and he had a day off, I was still going to be working that night. I thought, let him rest. Because I had the flu, I didn't want to make him poorly, so I said, "Oh, I won't kiss you." So I just remember kissing him, just there, which I regret for the rest of my life, because that was the last time I got to kiss him. God. Don's one of those people, he's just 1 in a million, really, you know. And you know, the weirdest thing was, I went back to work the next week. There's a part of the road that I'd always passed on, and blow me, a DPD van went by, and I looked to see, is that Don? And it's like, no, you stupid bitch, he's gone, isn't he?
Often these workers are at the lowest end of the market. They are very, very hard working. All they really want to do is earn a living and put food on the table.
Their attitude is, you're self-employed, we don't have a duty. But they do. I wore their uniform, I drove their van, I used their equipment, I delivered their parcels. So I worked for them. I didn't work for myself, I worked for them.
Winning this appeal would send ramifications throughout the courier industry. A lot of courier services rely on self-employment, so it would give employment rights to courier workers from day one.